Well, hello there everybody. Welcome back to Ladyhill on Farming Simulator 25 with me, Farmer T. If you can see me, I thought I would give you a bit of entertainment with me delivering this hay to the other goat pasture. And if you can't spot me, I'm there. I'm using an invisible periscope to drive my quad bike. I thought I'd try it. Oh, don't help if you hit that. Mind you, it's cushioned, isn't it? I'm not going to do any damage to the body of the damn thing, so... Yeah, I put the other two in, even though I wasn't going to bother. Right, we'll, get rid of these, and they should just fall off, these things. There we go. And we're done. Right, from last time, I finished off this field, as you can see. I've missed a bit right in the middle there, but hey-ho. That's going to annoy me the hell out of me now, but I've sent the seeder back. If you remember, I'd said about doing this field as well, and I've decided to leave the field over there to put something else in the spring. Maybe put sorghum or soybeans, and we'll just see if this has got any milk in it. Yes, it has. Dump it, and then we'll get off. As you can see, I took the flour off distributing to fill up and get as much of it on there as I could. I've got a few bits and bobs from here as well, and I put the pig food out of the bakery into the pig pasture. That trailer with the wood on, I put in the toys and what's the name production. I put the goat milk from over there and there into the dairy here. And then the slurry out of there I've put into there to make solid fertiliser, which we now have 4,600 litres of solid fertiliser in there. And what I'm hoping to do, well, I'm going to do, so we may have to speed up to the end of today depending on what funds are raised from this. I want to buy this field here, which has got corn in it, and it's due to be harvested next month, so we need to buy it today in this one. And the reason for that is on the pigs, I noticed this, and I hadn't previously. It says base food 100%, protein 85. So base food, corn is one of the base foods along with sorghum. So I thought if we can get that, we then don't have to worry so much about the pig food coming out of the other one, and we can just put corn in. So that's my plan, is to buy that field. Then we'll hire a corn header and we'll get that done. So we need to jump in here and have a drive down to the shop thing, Doofer Market, if it's still there. I haven't actually had a look this time. I usually have a look now every time I come on. I forgot to do that today. Anyway, yeah, I decided at the moment against the other putting that other small dairy in for cheeses and that. I thought, well, we've got enough with this. We've got no more grain left to make flour, so there's still about 40,000 litres in there, I think. So we can make bread, but it only makes about 1 pallet a month. So if we need the money, I'll just sell the flour. I mean, all this lot would have been better being sold in, I think, December / January maybe. But I want the money now. We can always add to the loan if it comes to it. But we'll see. I thought, well, hopefully we can raise enough from this, but I don't know whether we will or not, actually. I can't remember how much the field is now. Is it 90 odd? I can't remember. Anyway, we will we'll get this lot dropped in here. Oh, I keep forgetting about that. Right, that should do it. Get in here now. There we go. We're in. Yes, right, we're gonna go this way this time. Get it all in one go. As near as damn it. Oh, brakes quite slowly with that weight on there. See, all the pallets are moving ever so slightly there. 57, 63, 64, 70 odd. Oh, we're going up for the field, I think. Let's just double check. Make sure I've got the right one, yeah. Yeah, 90 watt, yep, right. Buy that, thank you very much. Thank you indeed. And then we will purchase the soil information. Loam and sandy loam, so it's quite a good yield off there as well. Oomph. Whew. You what? Right then. There's a surprise. No nitrogen on it. pH is... Soil type, yeah, that's not a bad one at all, is it? Why ain't it? Soil type, oh there we go, yeah. Yeah, so there's none of that on it. pH according to that is fine. Weed control, well, anyway, we've got it, haven't we? That's the main thing. Go through there. Oh my word. Come on. I need to flatten that land outside there, then I can swing in better, can't I? And swing out better. Anyway. So, we will, oh, and I need some fuel in here soon as well, aren't I? We'll get down here. I don't think there's anything left to do in that, because we're still in September, so that's after I planted those two, seeded those two fields, so they're going to want, well, I reckon they're going to want weeding next month, as well as the corn, so we can do both of those. I think we'll leave this down at this end for the moment. Spun round up here. And I think the next sort of expense thing then is going to be to look for something for to make TMR, some sort of production that'll do it. I mean, we can buy the trailer. Oh, I better not go on there too far, are I? Well, actually, we'll. Oh, I've put the lights on there. Where is it? It's somewhere along here. I know it is. Block pallets, there it is. We'll do that and we'll let it store them now. I suppose we could just reverse this back, couldn't we, into here at the moment. Oh, sorry. Why am I saying sorry? Oh dear me. Right. Yeah, so I got the seeder into that field, and then I saw about that corn, and then I saw about the pigs, and I thought, well, we could put sorghum in there. So yeah, I think what we'll need to do now, let's just double check. We've got our barley in there. Weeds, nothing showing at the moment, but there will be. Oh, there's no weeds in there, which is good. yeah, obviously that one's full of them. But that don't matter. Right, yeah. So I think that's what we'll do. I'm sure the animals are all right for food, aren't they? Let's have a look. Pigs, yes they are. Sheep, yeah, I've just put that in and they've got the meadow. Cows, yeah, 50 odd. Oh, and we have got, in the pasture, we've got babies. There we go. Another 30 of those, so that's going to speed that up. So we'll look, I'll keep an eye on them ones at 26 months, because if they get to the point where they're dropping in value and they're not, I'm assuming there'll be a point where you've got to sell them. I'm not really sure. I'll keep my eye to see if the production goes up on that. So yeah, we will move forward into tomorrow, and we'll go from there. So I'm assuming the grass will be ready as well, so it's going to be a busy day. But I might be wrong. Could be the following month, I think, for the grass. Oh, it's a bit dark, isn't it? Oh, marvellous. And it's raining. And it's raining under this light. Look at that sky, though. That looks... That's a cracking view, is that? Absolutely stunning view. Beautiful. Right, let's have a think. Right, let's have a look. How long have we got the rain for? Well, it should be over in the next hour or two, so... well, while we're here, we'll check the grass. Oh, it is. Right, okay. That's October, so at a push, we could leave it till next month. Yeah, they're all in the final month, so... oh, what's that? That's the open gate, isn't it? Let's have a quick look what we've got over here. Oh, we've got plenty of goat cheese, haven't we? Oh, well, let's quickly jump in here. Transfer that milk and then put it back in. And that should be that one running again. It certainly is. There's not a lot of goat milk left. But I can drop that in later. Well, actually, seeing as we're sat here, we might as well, I'm assuming, I can have a look at the other one later on, then we'll get the $7,000 in that one. I will put that one on again. Probably tip over it, won't it? Oh my word. Yeah, it's a bit light at the front end. But hey ho, it's working. Right, we'll get that done. Go. That'll keep the goat milk production going while we're doing our other bits. Right, what I'll do now then is I'll speed it up to get this out of the way, and then I'll cut you back in when we're ready, and we'll get that header ordered. So I'll speed stuff up. I'll see you shortly. Righty ho. So we've oh, I've hoed that field. And then I've come on here, put a worker on here, because in a moment I'm going to go and start the corn harvest. I've got it all over there. I thought I'd put the worker on this one, because obviously with the grass to do and everything else as well. So we've got that one done. That's all finitoed. So yeah, I hired this one. This is the smaller one, obviously the... I think is it 11 or 12 metre, it's about It's 40 grand to buy. This is 12, so consequently the leasing cost is a lot less. Plus I could put the Ford on this, and then I can keep the Fendt over there for the trailer. And I mean, the Ford manages with this perfectly because it only needs about 80 or 90 horsepower, I think. So with the worker doing it, I've got him doing it the inside. Obviously clear to see where they've been. Looks a lot better, doesn't it? But I only sowed it last month, and we're into medium weeds already. Not whether that's because it's only 1 day a month, so technically you sort of start and you're in the middle of the month, I think sometimes. Not quite sure how that works. So yeah, we'll leave this guy doing this. We've had a quick look at it, haven't we? Chugging away in that. We will jump across to the Massey, and I will be completely honest. I had the header delivered to the field, so I didn't have to get a trailer in case I couldn't get it down anywhere. I'm not sure. I didn't try it. I'm brutally honest. But I've got the facility to do that, so why wouldn't you do it? If you're struggling to get something down lanes, then you would have the shop deliver it, wouldn't you? Right. I better move on to that, hadn't I? Disable straw throttle. There won't be one, will there? It's corn. Turn on harvester, and I would think get that on there. Steering assist, tail lines, cruise control deactivation, blah 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 blah. We better do two, haven't we, I suppose. And if I put the worker on it after that, we'll be. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's have a look at those directions. Mind you, if that's the way they're doing, that's the way we're going to have to do them, isn't it? And off we go. A corn harvest. I didn't expect to be doing corn on Ladyhill, if I'm brutally honest. I had no thought about it until I saw about the pigs. I've tried that pig thing on other ones, and normally it's about 50% for the base, so I don't know why on this map it's 100. I honestly don't know. But I mean, in between, I did actually go onto my 4 fields, which is where I have my test map, and I put it onto there, and it's only 50%. So I'm not quite sure what's happening. Strange things happening on different maps. But yeah, so I thought, right, well, if that is the case, we will buy this field. We'll put corn in it and see what happens. I do know with the pigs, I'm pretty certain they can, if you do it on just, even when it's only on 50%, as long as you're not bothered about the manure and slurry and everything, they'll still breed at the same time. I don't think it affects the cost. But I haven't tried it at any length, so we will see. But as I say, on this one it's saying 100% anyway, so yeah, 78%. Because obviously there's no fertiliser on here or anything, so hopefully we can get around to roughly where that is. We can get one lap in, or just before a lap, and then empty into the truck. I can come along, and then I'll speed up on this, and then we can sort of, after so long of the speed up, we can just cut through to finishing and see how we go, because obviously this is a big field, so it's going to take a while to do. I've got a funny feeling, I can't remember if I did a contract on this field right in the first or second episode, or if it was oats. I can't remember. That could be on a completely different map because my memory's not. I get things mixed up, you know. It's my age. Hey ho. But yeah, this is strange because on the Moss Valley one I've just done couple of episodes ago, and it's like, what's going on? I don't normally do it at all. But yes. The end there. Go on. I don't want to leave that one bit. No, that's alright then. How much have we got? 54. We should be alright then, shouldn't we? Probably won't even be full by the time we get to it, I don't think. Let's have a look inside. Oh yeah. Be nice to have a 9-metre header, but they're a lot more expensive, and I'll be honest, I wasn't sure whether the combine would handle it anyway. Because obviously this is just like a basic starting one, isn't it? Yes. I think that grass field could be our next one, but I'm not sure. It's funny how there's a fence there, and then when you get further down, when it edges onto the other grass field there isn't one. So, or is that the next one over there? Yeah. Oh, mind you, I think there's a bit of a ditch, isn't there? 71. Well, it's not going to be far off, you know, is it? Bring it in. Mind you, if I can get... Yeah, I'll get cut just past the tractor, and then we'll be able to pull it onto the field. What are you doing? No. Why would you go that way when I pressed the button? Pressed it there. Madness. Right. Go so far in, and then the pH is alright, so it's maybe just at the edges it wasn't so good, I'm not quite sure, but anyway. Nearly done. Boom. Off we go. Said that but man, I don't know if we really need any more grass or crop. I think we could have enough with everything we've got, to be fair. We've got the one there. Yeah, once we've planted the other field behind the silo, whatever we're going to put in it, and we'll have 3. Let's do it again. Oh, it's that silly angled one that will do, isn't it? There we go. Yeah, we've got 2 barley fields, but that was mainly for flour to get the pig food, but it looks like we're not going to need the pig food now. But I mean, the flour will obviously get more for that than we would for the barley anyway. I'm not going down the chicken route, we've got enough animals as it is now. I suppose the other thing, you can expand the pig bit, but I don't know, it was just more of an experiment, wasn't it, with those. The goats and the cows was our main focus on this one. So, we'll forecast more rain again. Get this harvested before it does. Right. Right then. So what I will do, I will put this on the speedy, but I will cut some of it out because even in a speedy up, it's going to be like a 3-day one. So you've already seen me do nearly a lap and a half, so I don't think you need to see much more. Okie dokie, I will, I'll see you soon. Right then, so that's that done. Do a little flick across to see a bit of the hoeing. Took nearly two trailer fulls. One I think was a few hundred or 1,000 or so short. So we'll get some more put in here. So far I've put it all into the little bakery, but I've not activated it because obviously I can take out of there. So we can just use that as a silo really, if we're going to put it straight into the pig food. I've looked at the corn and the best price for corn is 800 and odd, and pig food's 1,000, so whether it's worth turning it into corn flour and getting the pig food from it, I'm not really sure, because I suppose then you're getting the food for nothing and you're still getting the flour, aren't you? I suppose if flour, there's a point. So if flour is dearer than, yeah, so flour you're gonna get at 1,300, but I suppose it depends how many pigs you've got, doesn't it? I don't know. Right, what we will do then, we will get rid of the corn header. There it is. Return. Bang. Gone. That was the TARDIS one. I never mentioned that, did I? So we'll leave him there for the moment. We'll jump in here and dump this lot. Either way it wants to be in this bin. I don't know whether how much it actually holds, so it might not take the rest of this. We will have to see. stop doing that. I keep forgetting. It can come across quite loud. Right, there's the pigs now. Look, they're not little piglets now. They're only 2 months, I think, off having little uns and so. What's that there? Oh, a bit of grass. Right, so we've got some bread, some toys and whatever. So get them done before the end of the month. Get a bit of, so I don't know if that's gonna, yeah, it will. Let's see how much it'll take. If it'll take all of it, that would be ideal. Oh, lovely. There we go then. So, we'll get this back. How are we doing for time? I'm not good at working it out. I'm guessing about half an hour. So we've got a bit of time left. We've got some more milk there. We can get sorted. I thought if I can get back here, get a mower on, get a bit of grass cut, and then we can get that sort of tedded and what's her named in the next one. Oh my word. You know, I did actually forget I had the trailer on then. Oh dear. Right. So we'll get him put back in here. This weight put down here. I don't know who left that Ford there. There's somebody working on this farm who leaves stuff in the way all the time. When I catch up with him, he's in trouble. We're off. I'm not saying it. So, oh, crikey, I'm losing myself. Drop that down. And drop it down and start it. Drop it down and start it. And off we go. I'll have to get some mowers where it does it in the, so I'm not having to windrow it, I mean. That would save a lot of time if we're not doing it as hay. Obviously, if you're just silage baling it, you can, you're taking one piece out, aren't you, really? It's saving time. Like to cut too much at the side because then you can't get it picked up anywhere. Yeah, so I'm not sure what to put in that field yet, because once again I thought I had such a good idea with the corn and we'll do it and we'll just feed them directly, and then you don't actually have to. Could be cheaper to actually sell the stuff or make it into flour and then just buy the food. I suppose it just saves on the cost of the productions and everything else if you just do it. If we do it like that, then we know that's what we're growing that crop for, isn't it? It's the corn is for them, the sorghum is for them, it just goes straight into the dish. Trough is the word I was looking for. Oh yeah, they've all got their own little individual dishes, knives and forks. Right, so we've to be that other little grass field. I'm pretty certain that this is the one what messes up this field, because there's that little kink in it, and then it gives you that odd bit to do. But I'm pretty certain the one across there isn't due yet. I think that's next month. I think that was why I cut it last time, wasn't it? I think that was only last month, wasn't it? So that's going to be after the winter. So this lot, we'll have to have a look at what we've got and work out whether we want to do one as silage, one as hay, or whatever. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do there. We're in. Yeah, and then we can, as I say, the next thing to save up for is to get something that we can do the TMR with. There is a couple of productions. I mean, the cheapest one is about, I think it's about 15,000, I believe. But you do need to buy some mineral feed. So if you're buying that all the time, it might not be cheaper in the long run. I mean, obviously the trailers, they're about 40 grand for anything reasonable size. If you get that the real little one, it's not, you know. Let's have a quick look. Why am I looking in that one? Right here. So where are they? Sure, I've gone past them, haven't I? Where are they? Where are they? Right. So I hadn't gone past them. They're obviously down at this end, aren't they, somewhere? Animals, 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 animals. Here we go, forage mixers. So there's a modded one there at 49,500. That's 24,000. That's 22. So they're not, you know, whereas if you get the these ones, what have we got? We've got that's the 15,000 one, but it does require mineral feed. That's the one production that does pretty much everything, I believe. I'm assuming it'll do TMR as well. I think it does everything else. I mean, that's why it's called the one production, but I didn't see... oh, there it is at the end. That's 35. And a lot of these are sort of 30 odd as well. And there's one there at 45. There's one there at 20. That's mineral feed as well, by the looks of it. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what to do yet. I mean, they're quite alright on that. We just, obviously, we would get 20% more milk, because they're only producing at 80% output. Seems a bit harsh calling it output, isn't it? But, you know. Right, so I will get this one finished. I'll probably get the other one mowed, and then at the beginning of the next episode we can get some tedding done and everything else, and then there'll be fertilising to do, there'll be the cornfield to plough. That'll want doing. Like I said it on the other map, I'm not sure whether you're still meant to with precision farming, but you normally do it after corn, wouldn't you? So we'll hire that, I think, and get that done. So yes, I think other than that, can have a look, see if there's any contract, but I'm not desperate. We've got enough to do on our own things at the moment, haven't we? And then they will dry up anyway. So yeah, so don't forget to give us a like if you've seen anything you like, that is, of course. And if you're still watching and you don't subscribe yet, please consider doing so. It would be lovely. Join the group, as it were. It is creeping up quite nicely, I must admit. But yeah, other than that, I'd just like to say thank you very, very much for watching. I'll see you all very soon. You all take care. Bye bye.